started picking up P250s in Glock rounds. In the pistol rounds, it's going to be Gade, though, that's straight away bangs off the head of JW, opening up some opportunities onto outside on A. And it should be the bomb being planted by Config in amongst the smoke. No one from the Fnatic side can stop this for the time being, but Draken has picked up one. Going to get traded out, though.
It's 3 versus 2 now. Draken and Flusher might be completely out of luck here. At this point, just getting another $300 is about as good as it's going to get. That
left. And as you highlighted, no kits. Flusher eats a bunch of damage. He's down to 18, but Draken will hold the line. Only
Cohen got the plan. In my opinion, not even worth going for. You do not have a kit, you do not have the utility, and you're just going to be running into the AKs one by one here. And if OpTic plays correctly, it should be a 0% chance of them winning it. And indeed, that's exactly what's happened here. And that's the nightmare of force buying that second round. JW might be good for one, but surely could be traded out. They're being a little bit tentative. And he's in-game leader. A lot of AWPers and in-game leaders like to kind of combine that idea. And Flusher,
no grenades on the belt of Fnatic. It's going to be very difficult to hold the line, but Exist is going to go through for one. Snappy. And our Draken pushed on the site. Could be the last line of defense. Flusher behind him towards Ivy. Just coming up to 30 seconds on the timer. They're going to be forced to go through onto this one. Bomb sprawls out into the open as Config finds out exactly where Draken's positioned. But now
point, he'll do whatever he can here. If he can kill one, that's fantastic. There's still got so much to do here. Goodness gracious, Snap, you've got to be careful now. This is actually looking a little bit troublesome, but without the kit, I think he's pretty much fine. As he'll counter 5 in his head, even if he dies. Tractors, no CT presence there whatsoever, Vince. So what can they really do here? Draken's got an answer, apparently. Hitting the shot to the AWPs. This is what we wanted to see from Fnatic. They limited themselves in the early sectors of the game, but you can see why they wanted to get towards the AWPs much better, and it's going to be a Fnatic. That's got a bit of a gap there, so that could be a little bit troublesome. He's been flashed, doesn't hit the shot. Well, I think he did actually. I think he legged one of them, so there we go, but they do get through for now.
Yeah, he legged you. Their way onto the site. The bomb plant's not quite down just yet, but will be momentarily. And there we have it, 1-for-1 trade, but a huge bulk of utility still in the hands of Fnatic. An extra player and more HP. Money to play with in the next rounds. Assuming they do lose this, Snappy's going to try and throw a spanner in the works, though, with one. But no second kill.
P9 for Flusher. Considering he's got 7 grand, Vince, that's an interesting one, but it's working out for him. And he gets the first kill.
Yeah, allows him to play very aggressive, and so far he's 12-4, top ranking by a considerable margin.
Ouch.
Draken can't see a single thing to smoke there, but Crims is going to be found nonetheless.
With the MP9, trying to have a plan, but might be out of luck here. If he manages to win this one, Hero Occasion just takes it for 2. Draken playing the connector once again, but that's a perfectly timed flash. What a nice little sequence that is. Yogi, so strong in those sort of positions, and now Flusher, he'll have to be strong as well. He holds towards the bomb train here. He's been good for one so far, but considering the situation, that just isn't good enough. Crims, an absolute beast as of late, but is this going to be enough?
Well, with the numbers advantage, you'd think not, but that's a whiffed close angle. With the AK-47, has Config there just behind him, but Crims has gone in for his third, and suddenly Config, scratching his head, has to somehow try and clutch this one out. Spots the jump across as the defuse comes in the smoke. Can see through it though, and gets the double spray.
And we'll see whether they can aggressively find the first frag. Turns out they can. Snappy's unfortunate there. He threw the bomb away, and the second he did it, they ran around the corner. And Gabe's in a sort of bother here. You can see a bit of panic setting in there. This is a guaranteed kill for Crims. Maybe even a second. But he plays it smart. He just gets out of there. He wants to maintain the advantage they got.
These weaknesses could be bulging out, and Crims is about to show his hand, but it's going to be Config.
It shifts towards OpTic, but the time is running out. Draken, he gets the tag, but unfortunately gets taken down straight away. Config swings around and anticipates it. Great preemptive, though, from Exist. Leaves it the 1 versus 1. He has got no kit, remember. AK and armor. Has to make a bit of noise here. Knows he can't really snake around the side. And at that point, that's pretty much round 1, because Exist, unless he gets an insta-kill here, I don't think he has time. Yogi stays calm. Win's got a higher percentage chance of winning the overall game, playing more tentatively and playing smart. But overall, we're getting into the next round. Faster play here from OpTic. This is going out brute force towards outside. Equal trade so far, but JW might be able to shut this one down, looking for his third. It's going to be a 2 versus 1 overall. It's Yugi who has to try and take him down. The reload is going to stifling for Yugi here. And down he goes. Flusher toys.
I mean, he's still 17-8, top fragging by 3. Nearest player on his team.
It's going to be no problem at all. Ideally, the shotgun needs to get one shot, insta-kills, and you can stack them up, chain them together as Yugi and Config just dissect the outer situation, considering they're going to have $1,400 per player going to the final round. You have to save these 2 M4s. There's no 2 ways about it. And Exist went for the hero play that really didn't work out for him. And now Flusher in the 5, make it 4 versus 1. Like I said, they need a rifle for the last round just to have any sort of fighting chance here. Snappy knows money's not really a factor for them right now. They'll do this. Vince, no. Okay.
Yeah, that's more
close to it. The fact of not letting him do that and the force buying so much is a bit of a problem for me. Yugi's had no problem whatsoever. Just taking them apart one by one, but the Deagles of the Swedes sometimes can be quite tantalizing. They will get one in return, but can they find anything more? Yugi over the top will answer back. Now a 2 versus 2. It's very chaotic. As he tries to find the remaining player in the smoke there, actually goes down to the 2 versus 1 in favor of Fnatic.
He's going to miss his flick, and that probably will be the end of the round, although he's still doing a lot of damage with that Desert Eagle. But 2 CZs with 123 health. It was just...
Tavama, same story for Fnatic. They've also got 2 P250s. That seems to be the meta right now. Equal trades at the start. Snappy only good for 1.
What Fnatic need to do is watch that game that FaZe and Heroic played, where other Danes let a huge lead slip. But so far, Config, he is not letting this go anywhere. Headshots to plenty. And there's the...
See how that happens just yet. He'll have to actually challenge now. Baited in by Flusher.
Fnatic definitely taking the L in terms of that trade. They've used
Ouch.
2 Molotovs, but Gade from the start.
Make anything he can happen, and luckily it's against the UMP at this side of the map. But Config, he does win the fight eventually, so does Snappy. It's all falling apart. 5 versus 1, no chance of winning this. Draken will go for the Fnatic side. Here's Snappy, though, trying to finish things off in style. Yugi missed the first shot, but he's got back up, and it might not work out for him. Good for 1 frag, and Config will help him out. Take it round by round after that. See what he can do. Config won't be able to hit that shot. That was way too difficult. Flusher, nice angle. Gives him the man advantage for now. Occasion B. Back on the AWP, reminiscent of the TSM days there. Downhill go, JW. Leaves it in the 3 versus 1. Gabe's got his work cut out. And it looks like an inside play will come through. The bomb. Not going to make its way in just yet, but a couple of sniper kills coming through. Exist outside, and all of his teammates, so they will get the plant in. 4 versus 3. Exist has to do something magical here with the old bait and switch play outside. If you can get towards connector just as they're committing to the retake, that could be excellent.
Extinguishing the Molotov does allow them a bit more
the
vision.
bomb being planted.
But it hasn't been planted, as he's saying, with 5 seconds. That's it. It's done. Exist can't get to the bomb in time. It doesn't matter if he gets kills. OpTic have done it. They're going to take it 16-6.
Wow.
And no one really saw that scoreline come.